I'm Josephine Kenchenten from CUPW. I am a rural suburban mail carrier. Today is September 17th, 2016. Across Canada, there is a National Day of Action. People from British Columbia to the East Coast are taking part in this to raise awareness of the issues with Canada Post right now. We want service expansion to include and to support the mail volumes that are declining.
Wendy Kerr to come up and speak. She's from the Hospital Employees Union and she came all the way down from Port Alberni. Thanks, Wendy.
Well, I bet you're probably wondering who am I, but I'm a girl named Josephine organized this event, and I'm actually her, right over there, Josephine, give her a big hand. But I'm actually Josephine's dad's girlfriend, and they ran out of speakers and they wanted to have a full quota, so here I am. I'm actually a union activist and have been for about 39 years. I am a former city councillor in Port Alberni, and I was the chairperson of the Hospital Employees Union for well over 30 years. What was I going to say? Oh, I have a joke. So I hear that the post office is all into change. So one thing that they're going to do is they want to have a new stamp come out soon, and it's going to be commemorating man's best friend, the dog. And the most amazing thing about this stamp is it's going to be able to lick itself. Anyways, enough of that silliness, some serious business. I got my job at the local hospital in Port Alberni in 1977. I had a problem, a grievance. My local rep didn't take very good care of it for me, so I decided I'd file a grievance. And that wasn't that successful for me, so I thought, damn it, I'm gonna run for his job next year. Nobody hardly showed up at the election. It was a shoo-in. I was amazed. God, what a prestigious position, and no one wanted it. So at the age of 18 and a half, I was the chairperson of the Hospital Employees Union. I was pretty shy. I could never have stood here in front of you folks. I would have died rather than done this. Shortly afterwards, the union sent me to school. And it started, I was the shyest girl. I sat in that back row in the far corner. And the guy that was teaching the course said, "You, come up here." I looked behind me hoping it was somebody else, and it wasn't. So that started, the union. They sent me to union school. They sent me to Harrison Winter School. They sent me to summer school. They treated me like a queen. Unlike my employer, whose motto is, "We're not happy till you're not happy." So I've stuck with the union for a lot of years, and you know what, I look around and everyone needs to change. I've changed a lot in those 30 years. The post office needs to change. The government needs to change. We need to change, and now's the time. I think that we all need to get together. We need to stand together. When we have rallies, we need to bring our sisters, our brothers, our friends, our dogs, our neighbors. We need to drag them down here. We all need to be involved in this fight. So I just like to say, oh, I have one more joke. There's a one about the post office clerk, and she sold this lovely lady a stamp, and the lady looked at her and said, well, do I lick it and put it on myself? And the postal clerk, with a truly straight face, said, "You know, madam, I think it would be much better if you actually put it on the envelope." So I'd like to thank you all for coming today and supporting Josephine and the postal workers. I think that the post office rocks, and you keep up the good work. Thank you.
And that's Shane and Jim and Jim's daughter and what's her name? Mercedes, sorry. A whole bunch of people there. It's been a very successful day of action here in Nanaimo. We had lots of great presenters and awesome musicians.